1845, written by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more, only this and nothing more. Tapping, rapping, trapping at my chamber door. Distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December. Each separate dying ember wrought his ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books her cease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore. Hey, my rare and radiant baby, whom the angels named and took away from me, baby. So now I cry for my baby. Nevermore will I be cooking pies with my baby. Wish I was getting high on the penthy to forget these memories on my mind of my baby. So now I pine as I'm crying for my baby. Sorrow for the lost Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken sad uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with terrors never felt before. So to still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, 'tis a visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer, sir or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. I opened wide the door, darkness there and nothing more. Darkness and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. Surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what their at is in this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment in this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter when with many flirt and flutter in there stepped the stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance matey, not a minute stopped a statey, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of palace, above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on this night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Say what? Then methought the air grew denser, perfume from an unseen censer swung my seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Fresh, the god is lent thee by these angels, he hath sent thee respite and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff this kind nepenthe and forget Lenore. Tweet the raven, hashtag nevermore. Oh hell no. Be that word or sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shriek of starting. Get your ass back in the tempest and a nice Plutonian shore. Leave no black bloom as a token of the lie thy soul is spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, take thy form from off my door. Text the raven, nevermore. Oh, that's original. Take thy beak from out my heart and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, hey, what's up, hello? No, nevermore, nevermore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Quoth the raven, he be saying, quaff, nevermore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Quoth the raven, that's so raven. And the raven never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of palace just above my chamber door. His eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming. In the lamplight or him streaming throws a shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor, my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor, shall be lifted nevermore. Yeah, brought to you by Opey. Opey the Edgar Allan Poet. You know it. Squaff.